Hello everyone, welcome back to Super Sam Goes Super Saiyan. As always, we'll be drawing together today, so if you have a sketchbook or a tablet with you, feel free to follow along. Today I'm continuing with the project I've been working on, moving on to the next scene. And this isn't actually, well, technically it is the next scene. Anyways, I just wanted to draw a more interesting sort of scene today. So let's get started. Background. I'm going to use the color blue for helper. You know what? Let's not use the straight line. It's not a background. I don't need to be so perfect with the lines right now. Let's just choose black for the pencil. It's pretty thick. Maybe down to 8. Let's go really thin. Maybe 5. It's a bit better. Let's try like that. That a bit. Good. Let's just try to use stick figures to try to get a general sense of the position of the characters. I don't really use stick figures to determine the pose of the character. Oh, what's going on with my pencil here? I know that is a pretty good technique to figure out the pose of characters and stuff, but I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. I think what it does help with is sort of the layout of the characters. I don't want to spend so much time drawing fleshed out characters and then figure out that they're in the wrong place. Although I can just use the move tool to just move the characters around. I'm just not quite used to it since haven't used drawing programs much before. But anyways. Okay, this looks alright to me. Let's lower the opacity here. Pretty low. I really don't need to see much of it. Now let's sort of flesh out this drawing a bit. Let's see, I guess the character here is about this height. Size of his head. Let's try it like that, I guess. Yeah. This character is a young child. I haven't drawn really sort of adolescence. It's not that hard. Just draw their bodies smaller, I suppose. This lady here. just setting up my guidelines so I know where the proportions of the body. So I know where the torso is, where the hips are, the legs, how long they are. Okay, let's try to work from there. I think I can get rid of the previous layer now. Lower the opacity again. We're just building on it, just building on it. For me, I really need proper circles. Maybe that's just because I'm not a good artist, really, but I really need good circles to try to help me. Oh, wait, I can use the circle tool. I figured out. Well, I didn't figure out what was wrong, but I figured out how to get to it. Here we go. Trying to remember the lessons I learned from a YouTube video on how to use Clip Studio Paint, but it's all failing me. It's okay. There we are. Simple. know I'm doing this in the most inefficient way possible, but it's the only way I know how to right now, so... Copy and move. Whoop, why did that happen? Let's try again. I see. I have to select it again. Copy and move. That's strange. Copy and move. That is strange. What is going on? I'm gonna delete this layer too. Delete this one. And this one. Okay. Let's undo that. Select. Copy. And move. Should be working this time. There we go. Perfect. Okay, done. There's a lot of work just to make a few circles. But that's okay. I think it probably took me longer last time when I just did it by hand. So this is relatively much more efficient than the way I was doing it before. Great. Let's make a new layer. Finally get working on the character here. Take out my pencil. Okay, finally, some drawing action. Here we go. Perhaps the line should be a bit thinner. It used to be sort of a rough sketch. Nothing set in stone. Just real quick, rough sketch, rough sketch. Here we go, here we go. Something like that, I suppose. Hope he doesn't look... Yeah, I think it looks okay. Now, on to the other person here. Right. I need circles. Select. Oh, too far. Select. Copy. Move. Okay, good. Again. Select. Copy. I'm getting the hang of this. Select. Oh, deselect first. Select. Copy. Move. Deselect. You know what? I don't need that final circle there. Lower the opacity. There we go. Great. Wow. So much quicker than the first time I did that. It's great. Here we go. Something like that, I suppose. The neck will have to be cut here. I'm gonna use a red line just to mark areas that that I think need to be corrected. Yeah, okay. I can see other places that need tweaking as I work. Let's keep going here. Let's work on the face here now. Take the pencil again. Let's use a mechanical pencil, see how that works. I do like mechanical pencils. There's this new kind of, well, I don't know if it's necessarily that new, although it probably kind of is. There's a sort of pencil that came out, mechanical pencil, that allows you to press hard down on the lead and it won't snap because the sort of tip of the mechanical pencil will come out and counter the force being put on the, well, it will take the force that is being put on the lead and it'll protect it and you don't break it. It's wonderful. And it's really cool too. Like, it's just fun to play around with. Just press it down and you'll just see the kind of tip come out in a sort of springy way, and it's just really cool. So I'm really fascinated and interested to find out how it works. Mechanical pens and pencils themselves are actually pretty interesting in their mechanism. It's not simple, it's actually pretty complex. I mean, it is simple actually, comparatively, but she's yelling at him for jumping on the bed. You know what, I should zoom out all the way so I can have a clear idea of the full picture of this character. On to the legs. Okay, that looks really weird, but I'm gonna move on to the other character. Let's just zoom in on the face a bit. He's got this guilty look on his face. And he has a bowl cut. That's the kind of character he is. Zoom out, get the full picture. Yeah, I may have messed up the body a little bit. It's okay, I'll fix it. In fact, why don't I just move his head down here and that, or even up here just a little bit, and that might be a bit more appropriate to his proportions. Let's try it from there. Okay, something like that. Looks alright. He's a little bit small compared to her. It's okay. With the magic of this program, I can just go, let's try 2. Oh, let's try 3. Is he even getting bigger? Let's try 10 or 19. He's not. Okay. Man, okay, I really need to get my studying on Clip Studio Paint down. But anyways. Okay, so the kids there are looking guilty. Let's see if I can fix up this lady a bit. She doesn't look quite right dimension-wise. Let's just erase what I've done here and start again. The head is okay, I feel, but the body doesn't make much sense to me right now. I wonder why. Well, number 1, the size of the eye is kind of messing up my... Oh, no, you know what? The eye's fine. Leave the eye, leave the eye. Okay. Let's work on it from here. Let's see, a lot of this background stuff I don't need. That I don't need, really, at least not now. I don't even know what's on that layer. Ah, the circles. pencil markings anymore. I'll keep the circles though. In fact, I think I can delete these guys. Gone. And gone. There we go. Now I'm just going to try to flesh out this character here. Finally, we move on to a pen. Let's try one. Nah, it's too thin. Maybe two. Better. Might even go with 3 though. Let's go back to 2.5 actually. Let's zoom in close. Okay, let's see here. I've always had trouble drawing the top of the head. I don't know why. It's just, you can just draw a circle and you're done, but I don't know, for me, it might be my sort of personality and the way that I do things. Let's increase our stabilization. I've never really used this feature before. Right now it's at 6. I want to see what it's like when I put it at 20. Oh wow, that's interesting. It's a bit difficult to work with though. Let's try 10. Oh, not 1. 10. It's a bit better. I still feel like I want a bit more control though. Okay, we were at 6 before, now we're at 10. Let's try the middle, let's try 8. I think I like 8. I mean, it's my first time using it, and when I put the stabilization up high, it felt like the line was drawing itself for me. So it was kind of going in directions that I didn't really want it to go, so. I worked a little bit better with 8. I feel like I have the control. Let's see how the head looks out. I like it. Good. Let's keep going. It makes me happy when a drawing of mine turns out well. And that's kind of the fun of drawing too, is that as a amateur, and maybe even professionals get this, but you draw and obviously you have an idea in your head of what you want to draw, but at the same time, as you draw, you kind of discover, it's not perfect. You picture something in your head and it's not a perfect picture. It's you can't represent what you have in your head perfectly, unless maybe you're a professional. I don't know, maybe they have that kind of skill. But if you're just drawing with a basic idea of what you want to do, you're not going to get a perfect what's the word I'm looking for here, representation. That's not really the word, but of what you have in your head. It's not going to be perfect, but you actually kind of create something that you still like, and it's interesting to you, and it's not even what you really imagine, so it's actually more like discovering something, and that's part of the fun of drawing for me, at least when the thing turns out to be good. Zoom out a bit. Let's zoom out and... It's going in the right direction, but there's something a bit off about it. I think I know what it is. I think this part needs to come out a bit more. Let me see. Something like that. I also don't really like this part here. Let's see if I can fix that up. Nope. Okay, I think this part too actually needs to come out a bit more. Yeah, something like that, I guess. Is this kid too wide? Yeah, he's a bit too wide. Okay. I think that's a bit too far in. Looks like it makes his shoulders look huge. Zoom out again. That's a bit better. Now I see that the shoulders are too big, so let's fix that. See, the thing is, from what I've observed, that most artists will have a really rough sketch of what they want to draw, and they'll work on top of that. But for me, my sketch isn't even really rough. It's already sort of really flushed out. And when I draw over it, I mean, right now I'm not even drawing over on top of my drawing because it wasn't even good. In fact, I might have even just kind of, even the part that I drew underneath this one, this blue area here, it's more of just a, I'm not even looking at it right now. I don't even know why I drew that. I guess it's to help me to sort of see the body more clearly. I guess in a way that does actually help me, because if I just had the circles helping me, I wouldn't have been able to get the head down and the body here as I'm doing now. But anyways, my point is that most artists will have a really rough sketch, like their lines will kind of look like they're all over the place, but you know, in the artist's mind, they know where the lines are going to go in that sort of chaotic mess, and they will draw on top of that with those lines guiding them. But for me, I don't do such rough sketches, and instead just go straight into kind of just drawing the character, and I just fix up flaws where I see it. I don't know, it's because I never really got proper training. I think if I had, I feel like I would have learned that way, and I want to do it the way that I see a lot of artists doing, with a really rough sketch and then just kind of drawing on top of that. But I don't know how to, so maybe one day I'll learn. Alright, I'm almost done with this kid here. Hopefully I can just finish him before I end today's stream. Oh man, legs are always difficult for me too. It's because I'm amateur, so everything's difficult for me. But it's still fun. So, everything's running away from me. Okay, there we go. Stop moving. There we go. Okay. This kid, he's got kind of that, you know, he's sort of like, whoa, why is everything suddenly so bouncy? Okay. Let's take a look at that from afar. Hey. Close enough. You know what I really admire about like manga artists too is that, you know, they don't necessarily have, well, it's not necessarily, they absolutely don't have all the time in the world to get their drawings done. So they gotta book it, you know. And, you know, artists that stream like me, we can take our sweet time, you know. You know, fixing every flaw, making tons of corrections here and there, you know. But for them, the manga artists, they can't do that, so they've got to learn to really master their time, fix whatever mistakes they can, and just move on. Even if, you know, they couldn't fix what they wanted to fix, that's also part of the skill, you know. I admire them for that. Okay, good. I think, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna clean up a bit here, all these weird dots I've left behind. All these little flies. Oh. Okay, let's zoom out one more time. I know there has to be a shortcut for resetting the canvas, but I still don't remember how to do it. Okay. Alright, I like it. I like how that little kid came out. Next time I'll work on the lady who's scolding him here. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I hope that you learned something new, that you've also drawn something that you are happy with. And thanks for joining me. I hope you have a great day or a good night. And I hope to see you again very soon. Until then, see you soon. Bye-bye.